Hello everybody, Iain Robson here. Welcome back to Small Town, USA. Alright, so in the last episode, I was asking you guys about what we should get first. And I'm pretty sure in the last episode we actually... Well, the episode's going to go live today. We actually bought something, but we have the money to buy something again today. The reason why we have that much money is because I sold some of our rye. Did I sell all of it? I can't remember. Yeah, apparently I sold all of the rye. Or no, a good chunk of the rye. So we have some money left over from that. So that's the reason why we have $166,000, if you're wondering. So I've already harvested this field right here, which was, what was this? This was the rye. Yes, this was the rye itself. So I harvested this field already off camera. As you can see, it says rye harvested, and it is ready to be dealt with at the moment. So we also picked up, in the last episode, we picked up, where is it? It's somewhere around here. Maybe we didn't pick it up. I'm pretty sure we did. It's just staying somewhere. Yeah, so we picked up the Kuhn Metris 4102 in the last episode as well. So, anyhow. So what we're going to do today is we're going to pick up a plow. I'm going to pick up a larger plow. So I have a couple options here. I have the 2720 disc gripper, which is 11 meters wide, or I have this 2623. What kind of music is this? Goodness gracious. 2623. What is this? Alright, whatever. I guess apparently it's jazz music. Anyway, so those are options. I'm going to go for this 2623 flex disc. This is the same size. Oh no, that's a smaller one. And then we have these true tandems, but I like green, so... Although it's more expensive. But it's wider. 50 meters versus... This is 11 meters, and that's 11 meters too. Yep, we'll just go for this one. 95,000 requires 350 horsepower, so technically our tractors can handle it, no problem. And we're going to go ahead and ask them to deliver it for us as well. I always forget where the shop is. Oh, it's up here. There we go. Just ask them to deliver. Thank y'all. And then we'll grab our 8700 right here, which was apparently mowing. And it's got dualies on it right now. And also, let's just take a little jaunt over here real quickly. So I have this. This was all mown and raked, as you can see. Did that off camera again. And some people pointed out in one of the previous episodes that if I had unfolded this blade, it would have worked. But the weird thing is, it used to work without being unfolded, which is why I was so adamant about trying it folded. But as soon as I folded, or unfolded I should say, it was fine. So that was the reason behind that. Also, I found out the little John Deere there works really well for to rake. So, yes, I had dual narrow tires on this tractor, even though it really doesn't make sense to do so for what I was doing for mowing, but that's just what I had on the tractor at the time, so I just kept it that way for the time being. So let's put these mowers away. Where's the best place? Let's put it kind of like, let's go over here just because it's close to the grass field there, which is where I was going to put it anyway, so. Alright, there's that. And let's put this over here. Like so. There we go. And let's grab the plow. Actually, let's change the tires first. I believe we have the option of different tires. As well as just the dual narrows. I don't think the dual narrows is really our best choice for plowing, so I'm going to change it up to, I think we have the option of duals as well. Let's see, dual narrow tires, duals plus weights, duals, rear duals and weights. Yeah, let's go duals plus weights. There's only 2,000 apparently. And what does that look like? That's not too bad, and it's got weights on the... somewhere? I don't know, but apparently it's duals. Oh, there they are, right there. Right in the middle there. Cool. So this is the Massey Ferguson 8700. It's a USA edition, so it's got a lot more options, as you can see, with the tires and whatnot. So it's got dual tires, it's got duals with weights, duals without weights. Where is the weight? I think we have a weight over here. Let's grab a front weight. And then we will get plowing. Where is it? Maybe we don't have one over there. I know we have one somewhere. Maybe we do only have one. Let's find out real quick here. I need the SOB weight. Oh, we only have one, that's fine. Wait, let's grab one more then. It'll be right beside the truck anyways. Or not the truck. It'll be right beside the plow. Let's reset the other weight up there. When we find it, yeah, that's the one we want. There we go. Now let's grab a plow, put it to work. Alright, I guess we can kind of do it like this. We don't have many options. There we go. And let's grab our plow here. This is a large plow. In real life it's more of a disc than a plow, but they have it set up so it's it acts as a plow in the game at the moment, as opposed to a disc, just a cultivator. So, all right, so this is what people asked for. They asked for a little bit more, or asked for going straight for the plow. So that's what we did. So here's a large plow. I will definitely change the tractor at some point. I think this is a weird looking combination. Oops. Just in my opinion, it's an odd combination. There we go. And let's center that out. And let's decrease that to 14.9. There we go. And I should actually fertilize this first. So let's grab this tractor, sure. And get set up for fertilization, which is over here. So let's grab field number 1, and we want field number 1 spray. Did I not have it set up? Apparently I did not. That's not the entrance we want at all. We want the other barn over here. Apparently I didn't have it set up. That's bizarre. Okay. Field 1. We want starting corner south, east, heading north, and north. There we go. And it'll be, well, we'll just grab it real quick. It's like 24 meters. And the reason why we're using this spreader is because it's faster, way faster. 24 meters. We want field edge path 1. Go. Yeah, it's way faster than using the sprayer. Well, this is a bit shorter, smaller than the sprayer itself. The pace at which it works is faster, so. Because this can go like double the speed. Oh, that was the wrong way. But well, I'm gonna go for a little tour here. Doesn't matter too much, honestly, because you kind of end up getting into the same place anyways. And it's not that much of a big difference. Alright, so our first waypoint is right there. So let's get this rolling here. And I'm going to have them set up, I don't know how I have them set up, but we'll just go for it. First waypoint, let's back up here a little bit. And then he should be good to go. Yeah, I didn't think I fertilized it at all. Excellent. Alright, and we'll save this as F1, 24 meter. There we go. Let's hop into this guy again. Now we can follow behind, no problem. And here we go. So I have it set up so it needs the plowing right now, so you need to have it set up so it increases the fertilization by 10% if you plow. I feel like this would need a bigger tractor for this particular implement, but apparently this has no problem pulling it. So this is a 400 horsepower tractor. pulling that plow cultivator. But I think, I don't know. Yeah, I don't think you would see this tractor pulling this. Just in my mind, for some reason. Just doesn't look as right. I have no idea why. What do you think? Do you think you would see this kind of combination of 400 horsepower? So this tractor's 400 horsepower, pulling something like this. Oh, it's gonna get stuck behind that combine. Let's move the combine out of the way. I finished combine in the field and just kind of left it there because it was going to be in my way otherwise, so let's just put it there. So now that's much more out of the way. Yeah, what do you think? Do you think this tractor would be, well, technically, from a horsepower standpoint, it would be able to do it. But from a, maybe it's a weight perspective, I don't know. Does it have enough weight, enough traction to pull this? I don't know. I always prefer articulated, big articulated tractors to this type of task. But that's just me. I'm the type of person who prefers that. Always. And this Massey Ferguson's got some pretty sweet options. Donald was right, man. He is totally right on this one. This is a pretty slick tractor. You don't, when I first saw it, I'm like, oh, that's kind of cool. It's got some options, but when you when you want to do something specific, like, it makes a lot more sense to have those options available to you, so, which is super cool. Alright, there we go. Lower that back down. Nice. So yeah, the way it works is when you have the fertilization set up for 3 stages plus plowing, it's kind of like, if I plow right now, it increases the fertilization, well, the productivity or yield, I guess, by 10%. That's how it kind of works. So it's like each of the sprays will give you 30% each. So it'll be 30% for the first fertilization state, and then 30% for the second, and then 30% for the third, and then this will give you the additional 10% to give you the ultimate 100% fertilization or yield, I guess, in the end. That's how it's supposed to work, at least. So it's pretty cool. What I should do actually is I should get the combine rolling too. Now we're into a scenario. Let's just hire a worker real quick here. Let's hop into the combine and send it up to field 32, which I believe I already have a course set up for. 32. Main farm to 32, there it is. Because there's so much driving, I ended up recording courseplay courses for all the different directions, all the different places. So, as you can see, this one's good to go now. That's why I did that, because I knew there was going to be lots of driving from one location to another. Oops. But that's the reason why I set up that way, just because I knew that would be the case eventually. Excellent. Yeah, I'm not sure. It's hard to say. In reality, this, I don't know. It just looks strange to me. I feel like it needs a bigger tractor. Maybe not, though. I'm not an expert. On horsepower alone, it's fine, but there's other factors to consider as well. It's like if I was pulling like a anhydrous tank behind here too. I don't think this can do that, no. I know there is one that does have availability of doing that. I know what I should have done actually. I picked up a new mod. Where was it? Was it in Plows? No, I guess it was a cultivator then. It was... No, not that. It was... This. How big is that? 15.5 meters. The Kuhn Kraus Accelerator. 128,000. But it's a cultivator, not a plow. So technically, the silly thing is now, what you can do is you can just use this plow for everything, essentially. That's the funny thing. Alright, so you reached your point. Excellent. And that's why I set it up like that, just so it stopped there, and go. Unfold. I believe this is oats that we have set up here. And this is going to fill up awfully quickly. Now that it has 3 stages of fertilization. I don't know if I have a combine course for this. This is 32? No. Alright, let's do that quickly then. Let's see here. I set up courseplay for everything, basically. This is field 32. Yep, 32. We'll start out with the northwest corner, heading east, and does he need a headland? No headland. Return to first point? No. Generate the course. I just set it up this way because in the future, if I want to bail or any of this up, I can do that easily like this. Field 32, what is this? Combi, 12 meters. This is the way I set up things. You don't have to get this ridiculous. I could have just hired a worker, honestly. Maple Leaf Rag. Never heard that song before. Set on its way. There shouldn't be any displacement. That is indeed oats. Is it dropping straw at all? No. Do I want straw? Probably not yet. I have a lot of storage anyway, so good. We can turn that off. I don't need to see all those. Okay, it's almost done there. Excellent. But there you go. That's how you, once you start getting a few more pieces of equipment, you can start, moving things along quicker, I should say. Now, people did mention that they would like to see animals as well at some point. And someone suggested that we should go for sheep on this map, which is a possibility. I mentioned hogs. No one said anything about that, so we could do sheep, I suppose. Which doesn't really require much. And they're down there. Yeah, they're down there as well, so you can grab some sheep. You can grab some right now, actually. Fairly easily. So, what's the price of oats? So this mod I just brought up, if you're wondering, is the Price Watch mod. I like it, but I don't like the display very much. I wish it was a bit more functionally it works perfectly, but visually it's not very pretty. And it doesn't show all of the grains all the time. There may be some keys to adjust it, but I don't know what they are offhand. And the one thing I wish it showed there is how much you had in your silo as well on that same screen. So like it would look nicer if it was like the GPS where it had like a little box that came up saying, okay, here's the current prices. I guess technically the PDA mod was like that back in the day. Although there is a version out for 17 now, I noticed. One second, I'm gonna get a quick sip of water here. Yeah, but there is a version out for 17, but I haven't tested it out yet, so. But it may I'm sure it's very similar to what it used to be. So, theoretically, I should be able to fertilize this again over here. And I will test that out once that other fertilizer spreader is done. Because what that'll allow us to do is, that will allow us to... what will that allow us to do? Get 2 stages of fertilization. There we go. We're going to need to grab this guy. And I think we have a smaller trailer we can set this guy up with, because that combine is full. Or just about full. So, I think we have a smaller trailer, which is something in the neck of the woods of 20,000 liters, I think. So, what we'll do is we'll get this guy rolling on that trailer. We'll drop the rake up over there. And we could actually rent a baler too and get this guy baling. I don't think this has enough horsepower for that baler though. So the baler needs 150, I think, something like that. I don't think this tractor has 150. Not, maybe it does. I totally forget. I want to say it's under 150. No, maybe it does. Okay, maybe it would be able to handle it. Okay, that's bizarre. Okay, so where's that green trailer? I want to say, is it over there? No. Where is the green trailer. So we have 2 trailers. Is it over here then? Oh yeah, there it is. So we'll grab that smaller trailer and send it up to our combine. And we'll just hire a worker for the time being, so he's actually doing something, not just sitting still. Alright, let's grab this right here. And let's go from there. Actually, interestingly enough, there's a new game coming out. I just randomly thought of that. I'm like, oh yeah, it's coming out this week. It's called TSX Heavy Haul. It is Train Sim World. CSX Heavy Haul Train Sim World, I guess it's called. And it's like a update on Train Simulator 2017, and it looks fantastic. I checked out a couple of videos from Squirrel, and it looks pretty sweet actually. This tractor might be a bit small for this, but don't really have much of a choice. Actually, I totally forgot. Let's see, main farm to 32. Really? That's where you're gonna go for that? Unless I am going the wrong direction. Oh, I totally am. That's why I wanted to turn around so much. Just nonchalantly going like, oh, this is the right way. It wasn't. Not at all. But this is why I have courseplay set up sometimes. On this map it's not that bad, but some other maps, sometimes you'll have things set up and you're like, I don't know where it is. The 5M needs to be refueled soon. Yes, indeed it does. He's almost done. Making circles. That's a hard worker too. That's hilarious. That was not even me. That was a hard. That's not even a courseplay driver. That's a hard worker. Look at that. Just doing donuts. Get back to work. Jeez. So I think that John Deere goes by a gas station. It'll just refuel itself. If memory serves, at least. I can't believe a hard worker was doing that. That's bizarre. You don't always see hard workers doing circles like that. Courseplay, that wouldn't have surprised me that much, but a hard worker, yeesh. What's the world coming to, eh? Alright, let's get this done. I can't remember if it does or not. I want to say it goes right past the gas station, but I don't think I drove into the gas station or not. Let's just see. It might. That's funny. It looks like that combine did like maybe one pass, and then it was full. Let's just see. I'm just waiting. I'm just watching the this courseplay driver right here to see if he goes into the gas station or not. I don't think he does. Not for that course specifically. What I should do is I should just... No, he definitely did not. As we're driving past it, I might as well just grab some fuel. Because he's pretty low anyways. I don't know. Why don't... Oh, that's not that expensive. Someone was saying that the fuel on this map is super expensive, but it doesn't seem too bad. It's like $300 of fuel. More than that, I think, actually. This depends on how hungry your vehicle is. Some of them are pretty fuel hungry. A lot more than others, at least. So yeah, 464. It's not, I guess it's not terrible. Pricey, but not underpriced, not overpriced. I don't know. Somewhere in the middle, somewhere. It's funny, this tractor does not look like a 150 horsepower tractor. It looks so tiny. But according to the specs now, it says 154 horsepower, so... I have a sneaky suspicion that that combine is pointing the other direction. Or in the wrong direction, I should say. It's over there in the corner somewhere. Just waiting to be unloaded. Yep, that's what I thought. I don't know if you can see it or not, but it's totally like sitting there with the pipe out on the wrong side too. Yeah, this isn't going to last very long. I'm going to have to That's a lot of oats. So apparently oats is a very high yielding crop. Apparently. I knew that to begin with, but I didn't think it was going to get that full that quickly. This trailer is only like 21,000 liters, so I think it'll be like... we'll see. Okay, let's hop into that combine real quick here. And let's set up to nearest. Yeah, we'll see how it goes. There we go. Unload. And Mass Ferguson is done. So let's go over here to where it's been plowed. Which is not very much, to be honest with you. And let's just verify that we can fertilize it once again. I think you can. At least you should be able to, based on what I remember, because it does mess around. Yeah, there it goes, okay. It, for whatever reason, there have been some weird... I've run some weird things where it's like, it won't... after you cultivate, you won't be able to fertilize again. Which I don't know if that's a bug, or if that's meant to do that, or if it's just that particular field. I don't know. Could be any number of those things. So that trailer is 69 or 59% full. There we go. Drop the header. Perfect. Alright. Let's get this course set up here. Yeah, he's totally not going to be able to... it'll be interesting to see how it works out. I don't know. That trailer just looks like it's quadruple the size of this tractor. And this tractor uses fuel at a ridiculous rate. I don't know if you can see how much fuel we've used already. But that is silly. I just fueled it up and it's already like used quite a bit of it. Goodness gracious. Alright, let's start recording the course right here. 1, 2. There we go. And I think what we'll do is we'll record this course. And we'll see what happens after that. Because that combine is not going to be able to take a wide turn here. Like so. I always like to take wide turns if possible, so if you change the trailer in the future, having that wider turn just allows you to deal with it that much easier. So you don't have to worry about it nearly as much. It saves you a lot of headache, that's for sure. So this is a short trailer, but you will get some bigger trailers eventually too. And when you get the bigger trailers, having the course set up with the extra width considered is nice. So. Alright, so all you need to do with courseplay to fuel it up, so let's drive around here, I'll drive past the fuel spot, so if it needs to be fueled, it will get fueled up there. So that's all you need to do with courseplay to refuel your tractors. And there are some fuel options. I think it's in the little cog here. Yes, refuel at gas station, always. So it just depends on how you have it set up. You can have it set so it always does it, or I think the other one is when it's low, below 20%. But I find that depending on the tractor, like this tractor just chews through fuel at a ridiculous pace. So I'm just going to set it to always, because it may be running in the field for a while, and if it's running in the field for a while, having that always set is probably going to be key, if we're honest with ourselves here. Alright. Too bad that plow is not going to work very nicely with a hard worker. Should have expected that. Can't find good help these days, eh? Oh goodness. Actually, a lot of farmers have that problem. A lot of farmers they don't have in Canada, maybe in Ontario, I'll say Ontario, because I'm not sure about other places, but a lot of farmers have that problem with they can't find good help. We're going to go this way. So, when they're looking for hired help, they have a hard time finding somebody that's reliable and knows what they're doing is another big problem too. And that's mainly because not many people are farmers these days, so when it comes to like that kind of stuff, like not too people know don't know what's going on basically. So all right, let's drive past this waypoint here, and that combine's full once again. There we go. Unload while we're here. And turn left, not right. I don't know why, but I always want to turn right out of that thing, out of that area. But it's not the right way at all, so not at all. But this is it's not a bad little map actually. I kind of like having the field spaced out like this. The reason why I like it so much, I think, is just because it is spread out, and I'm so used to having all the fields like jammed all together. So it's kind of nice to have to do a little bit of a driving. Although it does create situations like this where, if you are unloading a combine, it does take a little bit of time. So the reason why I'm setting it up like this, or with courseplay, is so that if I want to, you know, walk away from the computer for a bit, I can do that, or if I need to do something else for a bit, I can do that. So it just gives you options. So when you have things set up the way you want it to, you can, you know, pick and choose what you want to do, which is always nice. This would be a good option for like a semi, really, because of how much highway driving there's involved here. We definitely don't have enough money for a semi truck. No, unfortunately not. It would be nice, but kind of at that point where it's like, don't know if we have enough time. All right, don't need to go back into the gas station. All we need to do now is head into the field, or back to the field, and then we'll be good to go, basically. And then that course, basically the one we just recorded, will basically, it'll pick it up from the field and take it to the farm. I probably could have just sold it; would have been probably easier. But I like trying to capitalize on as much the crop as possible. So if it's a high yielding crop and it's got a good price, then we'll go for that. Alright, left here, and what I'll do is I'll just park it at the end of the field here. Oops. There we go, and we'll call this F32 unload. F32 unload. Perfect. Alright folks, that'll be it for me for today. Hope you enjoyed. My name's Iain Robson. If you like what you saw, why don't you go ahead and hit that subscribe button for some more Farm Sim action. Catch you guys later.